Welcome to this week's video review. Smitty, this week we have the Partagas Series P number 1 from the gorgeous jar, and I must say I've kept one of these for myself because I do love the jar, and I think it's a great bar knick-knack, humidor knick-knack. I think it's just something you're going to keep forever and a day, and it's just spot on. They've actually nailed the jar. Have they nailed the cigar? That's what we're here to find out. Initial impressions, Smitty?
Gorgeous looking cigar, you know, well rolled, great construction. I've clipped my end. I've got a bit of an easier draw than what I like, but that rich tobacco, gorgeous Partagas flavour.
There's a little bit of spice on
There's
that
touch of spice, and it's just, I'm looking forward to this already.
Beautiful nose. And I assume the jar accentuates that. Just the fact that it is beautifully sealed and the aromas of the tobacco.
It is, the jar is beautifully sealed. It's very well made, that's for sure.
Let's see how it goes. And we're mixing this today with something I've really enjoyed of late. Hendrick's gin, slice of cucumber, and tonic. G&T.
First day of spring, mate. A little bit warmer today, so perfect drink for the weather, mate.
That's perfect. Okay, we're going to get this going and come back to you shortly. Smitty, opening thoughts?
Well, it's open, medium to full, very rich, a lot of flavour in the first couple of draws with that smoke. It's a great opening, that's for sure.
You mentioned the term rich, and that's exactly what this thing is. I mean, that's impressive.
It is very impressive.
That's impressive. I'm impressed.
Yep.
It's got a bit of spice for the nose. The body, though, that medium full, not harsh in any way.
Lots of smoke, great amount of smoke. And you can just, you know, with that sort of opening, the expectations for the rest of the cigar are great.
Well, that's the problem. I try not to think about the rest of the cigar at this point in time.
Oh, no, but you just know it's going to lead into some, I feel it's going to lead into some great flavours, that's for sure.
That is one of the most impressive openings I've had in the cigar this year.
Yep.
That's been excellent. So far, very good. We'll come back to the end of the first third. Smitty, first third. I'll let you go with the flavours first while I get some more of my gin.
It's opened well. That's our second gin. It's opened very well. It's full cigar. I got initially started toasting this and then moved into bran, and now I've got mouthfuls of coffee. That's what I'm getting. It's I'm not getting into the spice. We were just discussing this.
No, the spice has gone away from the nose. You had some lovely white pepper spice at its opening. You nailed it with that bran. It's got a beautiful bran element to it, and that intermingling with coffee. Just lovely, rich milk.
It's a good coffee.
Yeah, it's a really good
combination.
Milk coffee and bran at this point in time. It's probably come back from medium full to just a tad over medium. Yeah. And enjoyable.
Yeah, very enjoyable cigar. Yep. Yeah. The only problem is it's probably a touch short. It's concerning me. Well, you know, we'll find out by the end of the third.
Again, Rob rang me today and said, you know, because we've got those B2 special on, and on the regional release B2s, Bolivar Pyramids, and he said, have you tried one yet? And I said, well, you know what? I'm not really into pyramids, and I have no real intention of trying them. I'm sure I will, but it's not something I'd go to. I would reach for this far more often. Because it's for the guys who appreciate smaller frame cigars. This is for me.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, I would reach for this
Pyramids
far more
are generally
often.
a large.
I like this shape. I like the size. I think it's, for me, it's perfect. For others, they'll say it's too small or what it is, but to me, it's dead set spot on. And I don't even know what the size is. It'd be a petite belly corso.
Well, we'll think of a name for it.
We'll do some research on it. See, it's nothing like being at the top of your game in this trade. To me, it's a petite pyramid, petite belly corso. It's got a 48 gauge, Smitty.
Something like that.
Yeah, this one's a 48 gauge. Whatever they say it is, this one's a 48 gauge. It's just about right for me. I quite enjoy this. If you're into Corona Gordas, if you're into...
You're bringing me round. I see your theory on it. Yep.
Yeah, I actually quite like this cigar. I'd reach for this far more often than I would the pyramid.
Because I don't reach for pyramids, so...
Done. We'll come back to the end of the second third. Time for a top-up. Halfway point, I'm loving it, mate. Again, it hasn't changed a great deal. It's brand, it's coffee, it's built back up to medium full, possibly. Well, I'm thinking full now at this point.
Yeah, it's just below full. You've said everything I was going to say. It hasn't evolved a great deal apart from intensifying in strength. It's a very enjoyable smoke. Lots of smoke.
It's got that lushness and richness to it that, although it's not displaying a lot of flavour, it's a meaty cigar. It's got those roast meat characteristics to it. It's just big and it's satisfying.
Yeah, it's very satisfying.
I'm a lover of big cigars. I'm a lover of full flavoured cigars, and there are times you want a lighter bodied cigar such as a Juan Lopez number 1 or Hoy de Monterey number 1. You want those lilting things, and there are other days you just want
something big and bold and robust.
Hit.
Yeah.
Look, it's 4:10 in the afternoon here. We've got a predominant northerly breeze coming through. There's a bit of chill in the air, and it's
great cigar.
Spot on for exactly the situation that we're in. It's spot on. Cigars are very much like a golf bag. There are days I want a driver.
Yeah.
I want a powerful hit cigar.
For sure.
I don't have a lot of time, so I'll pull out a number 5 wood, and that is what this is.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 5. There are other days when I want something a little bit more delicate.
Yep.
I pull out a Juan Lopez number 1, or I pull out a Des Dieux from Hoy de Monterey, and you need to have a selection of cigars which covers the different times and periods. And your humidor is not really different to a golf bag. You should have a selection of cigars that you enjoy, which covers the different aspects of the year and time. Beautiful. So far, so good. I must say, I'm not a big fan of Habanos specialty releases. This one's changed me a little bit. This is if they could produce this in boxes of 25, this is what I put down. I'd take now. But you're talking about an enterprise which is running at half capacity, so they should get them right. They had every excuse to get them right. They had the best tobacco to utilise. They had everything else. They didn't have a lot else to do.
Yeah, no.
So I think they've actually nailed this one, and that goes a lot towards 2009 cigars as well. Especially the back half of 2009, I'm finding the quality aspect is excellent. We'll be back at the end of the last third.
Get the ash out of my gin.
Gin? Do we need another gin? No, not yet. Okay.
We will by the next third.
I'm just down to the nub, and I've nubbed it completely. Real toasty peanut aspect coming through.
Came through the back third,
maintained its strength. I haven't had any bitterness in mine.
No.
You had a slightly easier draw than I had.
Yep. Oh, yeah, well, I got a little bit too much heat there for a while, but I was probably drawing on it a bit too much, so I've eased off, and that great roasted peanuts come through. The coffee's eased off, and
it's just a peanut brittle.
Yeah.
Peanut brittle.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous cigar. I'm going to give it a 90.
Yeah, 90-91. I'll give this one. It's been a surprise for you.
Yeah, it's been a great cigar.
I just don't normally, as I said, go for this sort of stuff, but break these up.
Yep.
Let's offer some singles or 3s or 5s, whatever it is, and let's put you in a draw to win the jar at the end of the day. But you should try some of these, guys.
They're great.
You really should try some of these. They're fantastic cigars. Let's not break the budget. Let's make it. Let's do something that we can actually allow people to try some. We'll have that up tomorrow. But overall,
it's very good.
It's been a really good cigar.
It's been great. It goes beautifully with the gin.
Slice of cucumber, Hendrick's gin. There is no astringency, touch of sweetness,
touch of diet tonic. Watching our weight.
I have to. Seriously, it's been a good afternoon.
Perfect afternoon.
Hasta luego, gentlemen. Until next week. Kenny had a colonoscopy yesterday.
Oh, did he? I thought he had a runny nose.
No, colonoscopy yesterday, Kenny, and I just spoke to him on the phone a few minutes ago that part of the colonoscopy process, they gave him a DVD of the procedure.
Nice.
So he wants to send that to you to edit.
Oh, right.
Post
on the forum.
Yeah. Which
not bloody likely.
We'll come back to the end of the first third.
Why'd you have to say the colonoscopy?